Wow. We're back. I'm actually surprised in myself how quickly I've managed to get this all set up. Feels like I just finished the stream and just rapidly went back on, but I did not promise, but I did say that I'd be back with the back-to-back John, back-to-back Angel sessions. I don't particularly want to miss Wild for the server slam, so here we are. We're back with John. I do have some telegrams to check quickly. But yeah, last episode on John, trying to think. What did we do? It was mainly just because we did a little bit of jobbing here and there, but the main scene was speaking with Ziegler and telling him about Tommy and all the rest of it, which was quite a big shock. That he and a lot of the other guys are part of the devil shit is like they're now in Sisika for some reason, and yeah, it's just very, very weird and shocking. So I'm gonna check telegrams now and see who has reached out to us, because I think at the end of that session we telegrammed Annalise, didn't we? And Tommy himself, so we'll see if anybody's replied, but yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happening, so let's see how it goes. I'm realizing, with this back-to-back stream, starting marathon at like the time that Leo wants to start at and finishing when we finish there, it's kind of like coming into a session 2 hours in, and typically, especially for John, that's when things start to get, quite juicy, sort of pick up, so yeah, it'd be exciting to see what we can get up to in 2 hours, basically. And I don't really mind that, It does mean I'll be like around for longer, I guess. It'll be like a 6-hour stream session in total, rather than like the 4 or 5 that I do. Pardon me. Sorry. It's sprinting around the place. So yeah, it might be like a little 2.5 hour sesh, so yeah. Well, so you don't burn yourself out slamming marathon too hard. Yeah. What is this? UU905. Thank you and food supply. I'm meeting Jesse Learning. Bunch of telegrams. So this was on the 24th and 3 on the 25th. You're alive? I was told by Larry that you've been killed. On Sunday, he met a man at the post office in Valentine who said he was sending an order for a new priest. Larry asked him what he meant. The man even mentioned you by name and said something to do with a curse. I'm so happy you're okay. This is great news. As for me being here, it's not something being caused by the book. At least I don't think so. I'm not exactly what you'd call a good man. Father, I rob, I steal, and I lie when the moment calls right. I raise my gun only when my friends need defending. At least that's what I tell myself. I know what we do is wrong, but I owe them everything. I can't and won't abandon them because other people's morals ask me to, even if their name is Ziegler. If he has words to share about my actions, he should share them with me, Tommy. Louise, good morning, Reverend. Thank you for your kind words. Both yesterday and in your telegram, you've told me things I really need to do and helped me out tremendously. One, happy to supply your church with food. Is there anything specific you'd like to have supplied? Carrot cake with extra frosting is at the top of the list. Do let me know what you'll need and when, and I'm more than happy to supply you, Louise. Weber says a meeting. I must meet with you soonest. There is something I must talk to you on an urgent matter. You are Frank Robert. Jesus. We really got to organize a meeting with Frank. Hey there, found a note on the Valentine. I'm a little lost and was wondering if we could have a little bit of a talking. What will be around? Jesse DH100. That seems like Jesse, the guy who we rode with on Angel, no? Marathon has potential, but before that last match, I could see myself fading. A lot of unfortunate lobbies where it felt like you all were just running the same loops, fighting the same NPCs and extracting without seeing anyone. But that last match was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, like, you know, it is a server slam. You know, there's definitely some tweaking to be done. But I want every match to feel like that last match, basically. And I do agree with you, Dan. There were some runs there that did feel kind of like a dud. But I think, I mean, I'll say Outpost is far more difficult than those other two maps, and you have the marathon map as well. So I think what the game is missing is those really tense, difficult moments and those games. And those two maps definitely supply that. Because I played on Outpost in the test and it was excellent and really difficult. So, you know, even if I was just getting destroyed on Outpost and on the marathon, I think that would be more interesting than what we, you know, have at the moment. So I'm hopeful. Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's much of a threat. Like, it does depend on like who you run into, though. I guess. I think they need to increase the lobby limit, maybe, or make the UESC more threatening. There's definitely some dialing to do, basically. Okay. Okay. That's Tommy done. Luis. IA920. Some tweaking to make the game feel more eventful for sure, yeah. And I think, given that it's not like a crazy mega game, I think maybe just, yeah, adding more people into the lobbies, more UESC, just make everything far more threatening, far more constant and engaging. Even if it means like tweaking how much ammo you get or how much you can carry. I feel like there should be very little downtime in a run. Like that last run was pretty perfect in the sense of, you know, we led up to the main area, we had that big fight, we restocked, went over to the other. Like, yeah, each point of interest especially should be very kind of crazy in terms of what you're facing and what you have to do. I think, anyway. But, you know, I'm sure it'll all come out in the feedback. I do have faith, so let's see how it goes. I mean, it's very tense when you're playing solo, but it is more fun playing with your friends and playing with Leo there. So I think it'll be a good step. Okay. It's Luis. See if Weber's around. I hope he is. We can have this little chat, but yeah.
Damn, Mr. Preacher Man, you must have a shit ton of sins that people are sending you.
Yes, I haven't been around for a few days to look at them, so I'm currently writing and writing and writing.
Damn. Hope you got enough prayer for all those people.
I shall find the time.
Take care, Mr. Preacher Man.
You as well, thank you. Mr. Preacher Man, yours faithfully, Rev. John Montgomery. We go. And who was the most recent one? Jesse. Okay. So that. Yeah, I've really been enjoying the Silver Slam so far, though. I don't know whether Leah will want to play tomorrow or Sunday or whatever on the run up to launch, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just do little sort of pre-marathon sessions before I go into RP. It is a lot, but yeah, it is nice to just space it out as well and not get burnt out. You know, it is like a level, you need to, if you get to level 30, I think it said, you get a, like a benefit sort of package, like level 10 and level 30. So I don't know if I'll actually like try and go for that. I don't particularly care because it's just like some good items to get a head start, you know, it's nothing crazy. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. It does seem like a lot. I think we ended there at like, I don't know, 12, 13? Could be wrong though. It's obviously going to take more and more as you rank up, like more XP, but, oh well, I think anyway. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I think the full game will be it'll have, you know, a bit more to it so we can, you know, it'll be worth the the sessions, I think, in the long term, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I'll be playing it anyway. I'm just not sure whether Leah will want to carry on with it. I'll just ask her. I don't know whether it's like just the... I'm not exhausted, but now that like marathon is here, and I'm like, I'd like it to be another kind of permanent addition type game to like my list, but I don't know. Like, I feel kind of weird about RP right now. Whether it's just because I've gotten on late and I'm just thrown out of whack. But I don't know. Like Angel getting arrested and that whole session last time was a pretty big development. And this whole thing with John and that book. It seems like, I don't know, we're kind of like facing the repercussions now of not being on like every day or like consistently on one character. Because I'm just noticing now that like I'm logging in and I'm getting telegrams from people from like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and it doesn't feel like a long time, but it is like RP wise for people who want, you know, a consistent like element to the story. So yeah, it's but I feel like, especially with these two guys, they aren't really the kind of characters you play every day, you know? To me, at least. Like, Kane definitely was that. You know, it was nice to just get on, and every shift felt different, and I kind of had to get on just for the responsibility of it all, I guess. But I feel like I can have a few days away from Angel and it makes sense, you know? It paces things out better as well in that way. And the same thing with John. I feel like playing John every day would... I feel like it would get boring because I related too heavily to like how it was with Vannevar, where I was playing like pretty consistently, but there would just be days of nothing, or days with like one thing after, you know, a 4-hour session or whatever, and it's just kind of, yeah, a bit like that, I guess. The thing with RP is it feels like it needs to be constant sometimes because some people are around way more than others, hard to keep up with. Everyone can dump a lot of hours every day. Yeah, I find it really hard to keep up with a consistent story when you're not around every day, you know? It is hard. I don't know, maybe I'm just in my own head about it too much. Because maybe nobody else feels like that about the characters, so, you know, it doesn't matter. You're burning out in Paradise on the PS2 right now? Thanks, man. Good. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's a pretty quiet day. I mean, there's not that many people around, I guess. There's just a few people in each department type beat at the moment, so it's kind of like, yeah. Might just be a quiet one. As soon as I finished, Leah DM'd me, she was like, straight on RP. And I was like, well, you know, I did say I was gonna go back to back. But I think she's having a little break. I just can't do the Leah timeline of streaming from 4 till 8 and then RPing from 9 till 4 a.m. She does, she judges me. Judges me relentlessly. All fun and games though. We know that we don't mean it. I am tired though. Starting that early. I'm not used to it. You know, starting 2 hours earlier than I usually would. Ugh. My God. She is built different. Even just watching it, I don't feel exhausted, but I feel a mental fatigue if I hang out and anyone stream for the full duration afterwards. Yeah, it's just tough. It is tough. I think when you're like actually streaming, sometimes you feel it, but then other times it's like you're just into it. So, you know, you're not really you know, you just kind of have that social adrenaline, I guess. But yeah. To be fair though, I think if I, you know, lived by myself, I think I would pull those hours, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I absolutely would. I'm still trying to, you know, look to move soon anyway. It's just been tough. You know. Just putting in the time to find the places and things like that. I've been saying soon for the last fucking year though, you know, so. Just one of those things. We'll get there. Pressed by people who can help people tired. It's hard, I can't hold any conversation. Yeah, I mean, is that Maxey? I think it might be. It does feel like that sometimes, but, you know. Again, it's kind of just the social adrenaline of it all. Is that you, Maxey?
Yes, it is. Hello there.
How are you? I saw that you cleaned up the place a bit.
Yes, I cleaned it up. I was simply walking around town and then some hillbilly fella said he was gonna come and kick my ass.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
And did he?
He said he's gonna leave town and then come back. If I was still here, he was gonna kick my ass. And yet here I am.
You've brought the rain with you, I see.
I'm my fault. The rain follows me everywhere.
Is that right? Yes, well, it's quite the miserable old day. I've had quite a few telegrams to respond to, but apart from that, it's been rather slow for me, I must admit.
Yes, well, I just woke up myself. I ain't been in Valentine for a couple of days, so ain't too sure. Well, what's been happening?
Yes, well, did I tell you about the meeting I had with Ziegler, the senior detective?
Well, I believe I was there for a little bit. It was unknown. The back room over there.
Yes, well, I had another meeting with him. Have I informed you at all about what's happened over this last week?
Well, maybe a little bit, but I don't think I'm well informed.
Right, were you aware of people circulating the idea that I was dead?
Well, I was told yesterday that you was dead.
Who told you?
That fellow we met in Rhodes, with the Devil book, I think. Can't remember his name, but
What, Larry?
it says Larry.
I don't have Larry's telegram number, but apparently, yes, he's been going around telling people that I've been killed or I am dead or something like that.
Well, in his defense, what he told me was there's some fella named Skit, something like that. Well, he was the one going around telling folk you was dead.
Right, yes. I think a lot of people were a part of it. It's hard to make out who exactly was saying what, but yes, that was the rumor, and I woke up to telegrams from many people, including another detective, asking me to send in a wellness check, otherwise I'd be put down as a missing person. This was a few days ago now, nearer the start of the week. After that, I informed everybody and met with Mr. Preston and Skit, and we discussed the matter. Everybody assumed that I'd be running a Sunday service on the previous Sunday, but I made no plans of such a service, and so I think people assumed the worst.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, these Valentine folk there, they're goddamn crazy, making things up.
Yes, I think I understand now what people meant about it all.
Yes, I'm sure it'll all calm down.
Right.
Anyway, I think I have a meeting with somebody here. I think it's time to get my ass kicked. See who's around here. Little hillbilly asshole.
There's no need to get into a fight, Maxey.
Oh, I have no intention to. I don't even think he's here. Yes. Anyway, do you want to head on down to the saloon? I'm a little bit peckish, I think.
Right, yes, we can sit in there, I suppose, and I can tell you about
yes.
Today's excursions.
As much as I love the bread and wine in your lovely church, I need a warm meal, I think.
Is that where you met this gentleman that was looking for a fight?
Yeah. You know, it was the damnedest thing. I was walking down next to the butchers, and he goes, let me see if I can try to do his voice here. He goes, no, I can't. And he was going, what the hell are you looking at? And I said, I ain't looking at nothing, partner. I'm just walking on past. And he said, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not scared of nothing. I said, oh, okay. It's an odd thing to say to a man you just met, but sure.
Right. Hello there.
Howdy all.
Oh, okay. You seeing that?
Yes. Rather interesting outfit.
Yes, I just wanted to make sure.
I suppose everybody has their own sense in fashion.
Yes, I'm sure people look at me and you and think, what a bunch of goddamn morons. So, you know, it is what it is.
Well, I'm supposedly supposed to dress like this, so I'm not sure what your excuse is, but I don't mind your outfit either. It's you're certainly organized, I
hold on.
suppose.
What my excuse is, listen, this right here, this is premium vein horn leather. That's that cool right there. And my gloves that I'm wearing here, this is style, partner.
Is that right?
Understand?
Well, yes,
It is right.
I do enjoy the outfit, Maxey.
Oh, say.
I have no complaints.
Right.
Right, yes.
There's very few men that can pull this off.
Yes, I think you're right. Well, shall we have a seat? Have you had what you needed?
Yeah, take a little bowl of stew here.
Yes, well, I received some telegrams this morning. I reached out to Tommy and a few others after this revelation from Ziegler's meeting. He came to the church to see if I truly had died, and, well, I suppose he saw that I wasn't, and then started talking about Tommy and how he had been arrested and how other men in the group were also arrested.
Fucking looking at.
You see what I have to deal with.
Is that the gentleman, Maxey?
Yes, it is. Just carry on. Carry on.
Anyway, yes, I met with the detective at the church and he informed me about many of the group members being in jail and that he had even been in shootouts with multiple people from our conversations, so it's rather strange.
Yes, I think a lot of the folk that are going to walk up today to the church aren't going to be good men. They might have been in a couple of skirmishes in the past. But that is what happens when you welcome in folk that need saving, that need to confess. They're going to have some skeletons in the closet.
Yes, I suppose you're right, but I think, rather taken aback. Perhaps of my own accord, I was hopeful about our meeting and everybody who was involved. But it seems that I really didn't know anybody there. I didn't know what kind of lives they led or what they were up to before all of this. Tommy telegrammed me and said that the reason why he was in Sissika was because he was protecting his friends.
Listen, I am more than happy to accompany you in whatever you want to do with these folk.
Why
It
are you
is.
so mean to me? I didn't do anything
It is.
to you.
I'm not sure what's happening over there.
Maybe you can come my way to not offend you anymore.
Gums is what you can do.
I have no idea. I don't really want to get involved, however, because that man is quite clearly deranged.
You do.
Right, yes.
Yeah, maybe you
I suppose it's best for you to stay out of it.
Someone's staring at you.
Anyways, I was saying, I'm more than happy to accompany you on whatever excursions you want to go on with, whoever you want to go on them with. I think what you need to realize is these people are dangerous. These people, some of them, are outlaws. So we need to put your safety, my safety, whoever the hell else's safety first. At all times.
Yes, I suppose you're right, but if helping these people means perhaps getting into some sort of trouble, then, well, I'm not sure what to do. I've really never been in a situation like that.
Yeah. Well, helping people ain't always easy. Sometimes it is very, very hard. Sometimes it's a difficult thing to do. But it's always the right thing to do as well, so sometimes you have to stomach the pain and just sort of power on through.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I have reached out to Tommy again, asking for another meeting at some point. I'm continuing to look into the whole exorcism of the book, but I'm not making that great a headway. I shall need more time, but part of me thinks that Tommy isn't particularly eager to be rid of it either.
This Tommy fella, I met him. Is he the deputy or?
No, at the meeting he was the gentleman with the book, the one that was recounting his history with it and his story, I suppose. He was the one sat in the chair alongside Larry, the German gentleman.
Yes, I am. I remember this now. I do. I don't know. All these people, they come to you for help. They talk about this big evil, and then as soon as you offer your help, they sort of whimper away. It's nothing short of concerning.
Yes, I'm really not sure. I haven't spoken to Larry either, and his problem is, I suppose, just as important as Tommy's. In an attempt to regain his memory, he believes that he's dealt with this devil written in the book. So, I'm not sure what we can do for him either. I believe people have been mentioning Guama, but I really have no knowledge or information on this place either, or what we would do there.
I have heard of Guamo once or twice, but I've never been. I know there was a boat that sort of traveled along up from Annesburg, I think. But the ticket was always too expensive for me. I never had no reason to go, so.
Yes, well, I certainly won't be buying a ticket to some faraway island unless I have a real reason to go. I suppose it would need to come from these individuals if that's where this path leads us with the devil.
Well, if you do ever need to go to Guam, just tell me. I will be there. I will accompany you. Need be.
Yes, Maxey, I certainly wouldn't be comfortable going without you watching my back. I find it difficult to trust many other people at this rate.
Yes, yes. That reminds me as well. This Larry fella, I think he sent me his telegram information. Do you want to walk down and see if I can find that?
Yes, that would be ideal. I would like to reach out to him. He might think that I'm still dead.
No, I think he was told otherwise.
Maybe he doesn't have my information to reach out to me either.
Well, I think opening up the lines of communication, I think that's the best way to go.
Yes,
Oh,
I think
this,
so
so
as
did
well.
I.
Right.
By the way, I hope you don't mind, but I was here in Valentine yesterday, and there was a man who seemed in a whole heap of trouble. Said he had robbed a bank and all that sort of shit, and there was an outlaw sort of going after him.
Right.
And I said, well, you know, if you need a place to sleep one day or eat a bit of bread or have a little drink, the doors of the church are always open. As long as they don't bring no danger, of course.
Did you say that he robbed a bank or that somebody was after him for who had robbed a bank?
Both. I think what he said was he had robbed a bank with a man a long time ago and then sold all the goods. And now that man was back and was after him for said goods. So, you know.
The vibes right now are crazy, by the way.
But he seemed a good man at heart. His name was Arthur, I believe.
Right. Let's,
Get off the fucking road, assholes!
Jesus Christ, goddamn hillbilly bastard. See what I have to deal with.
yes. Perhaps, we should walk on the side, Maxey.
What do you say to me, you little pipsqueak?
I said you're a goddamn hillbilly bastard. That's what I said.
You stop flapping your gums, son!
We had walked through this town,
Hey,
stolen whiskey, and they just right out. We'll go home. I'm clearly drunk.
You stop flapping your gums before I stop them from flapping!
Well,
There's
I
no need
thought
for
you
that,
was
sir,
supposed to.
please. So,
Yes.
You shut up! Ain't your problem! Between me and him!
right,
Listen,
perhaps...
we have no problem, partner. You just need to leave town.
You're making a problem!
I'm making a problem. You rode past me. You nearly hit me and my friend off the road.
Cause you're walking in the roads like a bunch of fucking idiots, that's why!
We mean you no ill will, sir. We will be more careful on the roads. We do apologize.
Damn straight you will be! Goddamn pipsqueaks!
Yeah, goddamn drunk.
Shut up!
Well, I'm
Flapping
so.
your gums!
It's the third time you said that, partner. Go home, sleep it off. Oh, I don't know. Get a goddamn job.
I just retired, asshole!
I suppose that's why he's drinking.
Yes, I suppose it is why he's drinking. Let's have a look here.
Oh, I have Larry's telegram.
Oh, well, he's sending me anyway, but I guess I'll take it down in case I need to reach him in the future.
Right. Do you want me to read it out for you?
LQ034, right?
Right, that's what I have, yes. Perhaps I should reach out to him.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea.
beefing with the town drunk, yeah. Just walking in and out with whiskey bottles, like, actually funny. Go home and sleep it off. I got scammed based or for. £20, but the aura loss is generational. What did you do?
Well, I'm doing just peachy. What about you?
Oh. Well, as can be expected.
Well, you don't look too well.
Oh.
Need, well, I mean, you did just vote that, so I guess you're doing pretty well, but
Probably will regret it in a few minutes.
Right, well, take it easy if you can, miss, for the rest of the day. There's quite the acrobat, as it were.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Excellent. Might I ask, what is wrong? Have you suffered an injury or something?
I got shot a week or two ago.
Goodness gracious. I'm sure the medical team here in the crossing has seen to you, though.
Yes, I have.
Excellent. Well, if only somebody was around to help you with any chores you might have. I know it's a great help having somebody to lean on during times like this.
Yeah. My brother is hurt very badly. He's in the medical right now.
Oh, no. Well, if there's anything we can do to help, please let us know. I'm Father Montgomery. I work here at the church in town with my groundskeeper here, Linwood Maxey.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Danya Featherly.
Pleasure to meet you, Danya. Well, yes, please feel free to reach out to us at the church if you wish ever for anything. We're happy to help.
I will do so. Thank you.
Of course. Right, well, Maxie, should we depart? I think...
Take care.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you. Yes.
I need to get out of this town, even if it's only for a moment.
Yes, perhaps we should have a short ride, maybe somewhere else. Do you have any specific things to do today?
Well, I don't have nothing specific to do today. However, I think it's been a little while since me and you sort of went town to town. You know, saying if there's anybody interested in this little church of yours.
Right, yeah, I suppose it's worth just speaking to people in town, seeing what they're up to, and whether they'd be interested in a future service. Very well, perhaps we could start in Blackwater and maybe go back over to Rhodes or St. Denis and come back here for the evening.
Yes, I mean, you know me, I always think that the eastern side of the state, you know, Annesburg and Van Horn, they need a lot of folks well, so.
Yes,
But it's up to you.
that's a fair point. Perhaps we should go from Rhodes to St. Denis and then north, and then make our way back as we did before, if you remember that
Well, I mean,
time.
my thought process behind it is, the folk here, Annesburg and Van Horn, their closest church is probably Valentine or Rhodes maybe, but a lot of them sort of travel here. Whereas Blackwater, that has a church, Rhodes, or that has one as well.
Yes, I think you might be right. Very well then. That's our journey sorted. Grace is not looking too well. Here we are. A few sugar cubes for you. There we are. Oh, one more then, one more, fine. There you are. Excellent.
Well, I think I'll just find the reason why your horse is running all around. And it's high on its own supply.
Yes, well, I leave her hitched up there all day. I'm sure she must get tired of it, so a little treat, I think, goes a long way.
Yes, well, she's a healthy horse, so I don't think there's nothing to worry about.
Yes, the stable hands here took good care of her, though they did demand quite the bit of payment when I first arrived.
Yes, don't even get me started on those people down there. Thanks, that's what they is.
I suppose they have to look after their families as well, just like we must look after ours.
I suppose. I know it, yeah, never mind.
That gentleman who rode past, I wasn't looking, sorry. Is it someone we knew?
Well, somebody I thought I saw there, mate. Maybe no.
Suppose you'll find out if you receive a telegram.
Well, I'll say we head to Emerald Ranch, see if there's anybody working there. And Van Horn and Annesburg.
Yes, I think that's a good
Up to
idea.
you.
Oh, from Emerald to Van Horn direct?
Well, yeah, I mean, we can go to Rhodes to St. Denis beforehand if you want to.
Yes, I suppose we could take the old circuit as it was. We can finish in Annesburg and make our way straight back here through Emerald again, I suppose. Did I tell you I did a short stint at McLean's ranch the other day?
I don't believe you did, but McLean's Ranch, I don't think I've heard of that one.
Do you know the ranch just outside of the bayou?
Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, sort of near Blue Water Marsh. That's McLean's ranch. I was free of time the other day, and I thought I'd put on the old dungarees and pick up some work, and it's I suppose quite dank down there, but it's quite the honest day's
Yeah.
work.
Yes, well, it's an honorable day's work as well. It's better than robbing folk in the heartlands or robbing a saloon. Get on your own hands and knees.
Right. And it wasn't too laborious. I did have to get some help for the milk cans that they have there. They're quite heavy, but yes, feeding the chickens there and shearing the sheep. I must admit I haven't done such things for a while, but they come second nature, I suppose.
Yes, that ain't something I'm too familiar with. I'm like, working on the ranch, it's a little bit too far for me. Now, a saloon, you need me to work behind the bar, that I can do.
Have you ever thought of doing that kind of work, or is the church enough for you?
Yeah. Well, when I was young, when I lived in Van Horn, I had a little part-time job at the saloon. Just cleaning tables and glasses, things like that.
Right.
But no, I would never own my own saloon. I'd be shot dead in a week.
Well, I suppose you don't have to own it, Maxey. Simply pick up a shift there or something.
Yes, Mr. Arthur, right? Come over here. I want you to meet somebody.
Hello, morning.
This is Reverend John.
Reverend John.
This is
Arthur?
Arthur Job, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yes, were you at the church just a few days ago with your friend Mr. Creed?
I remember the way they barged in while you were having a private meeting with was it Mr. Preston?
Yes, it was. Yes, I thought I recognized you. It's good to see you again.
I apologize. It's not the way I normally conduct business. I like to announce myself before I come in, but the others barged in. They were very rude.
Right, well, no harm done, I assure you. It's always a pleasure to meet new faces here.
Oh, yeah. It's just unfortunately, I am related through blood, but that's the only way I'm related. To the Creeds.
Right, and your second name, Job, is that right?
Oh, well, it's a long story. I mean, I could go through it, but it was, well, my grandfather married a Creed woman. And when I got married, I decided to distance myself, and I didn't want to be part of the kin. So, well, that's for another day, I suppose.
Right, of course. Well, how do you know Mr. Maxey? Yeah.
He caught me looking in a bush.
I'm sorry?
Well, my mother was into horticulture, and she'd show me the ways to prune bushes. So I was looking at a bush outside Valentine, wondering if it was the bush she used to have. I was wondering if I could get a clipping, maybe grow one. I got myself a room in Rhodes. I thought it'd be nice to grow a plant in my bedroom. That's the short of it. I'm not lying, that is the truth.
No, I
Yes,
believe you.
I sort of rode up on the man while he was standing in the bush. I was concerned for his health, so I bought him a stool and we had a little chat.
We did. You told me the right way. Not to be blowing in the wind the direction I'm going. I should take a different direction, or else my life will end at the side of a road with a bullet in me.
Right, I see.
Well, I was honest with the man. You know, not every outlaw story ends with a novel or the name on a card or the name of the paper. Most people, it ends on the side of the road, just like this one, bleeding out, choking on their own blood.
I suppose you're right, yes.
Yeah, I reckon so, which is why I had a word with Asher Creed yesterday.
Oh, and what did you discuss?
That's the man who's after you for your loot, right?
That is the man. Unfortunately, I sold the Creed fortune. So, he now says that I'm indebted to him with Jimmy. So I have had a word with him. And we sat and watched The Wizard of Oz yesterday. I see a different side of Asher.
I see. So, are you still indebted then to Mr. Creed, or has it been resolved?
It hasn't been resolved. I brought up the Wizard of Oz as if, well, we'd done some bonding together, but he still come out of there the mean man he was. I thought after watching his show, it might have softened him up. But no, I'm still indebted to him, gotta work off the debt. He wants me to rob a bank with him.
Right. Well, I must advise against it, sir. I can assure you that they aren't as easy to rob as you might think, and even if they were, it certainly wouldn't be the right thing to do.
I know. I was there when we robbed the last one with him, which is how I ended up with all the riches. And now I've had to buy the dynamite. $200 for a stick. So it's being planned. Which is, no doubt it was meant to be yesterday. And lucky enough, I managed to get him to see a show. I reckon you're right. This is gonna lead to me being at the side of a road with a bullet in me, and poor Jimmy led with me. He's a good boy. Even though he does steal candy from the candy shop.
It seems like you are indebted to a very nice man who was asking you to do many horrible things. But at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, how much is he forcing you to do this? And how far out of your own way are you going to do it yourself? I mean, if you're buying dynamite, that's something that's real nasty.
I reckon it's the fear of, his Pappy and Donnie finding out. That's the real fear. I'm hoping to get it all covered up and, get it square before they show their faces.
Right, well, I wish you all the best then, I suppose. It's quite the dangerous type of work to get into.
It's a job that you intend to go on. Just so the me and the Reverend here, we ain't there. Where is it? What day? What time?
Well, that's the problem with Asher. I mean, he arranges one thing one day, and we go to do it, and then suddenly he's talking to someone else, and he's not very popular, and then before you know it, he's on the run. So we postponed it for another day. But yesterday was supposed to be the day when we were supposed to get together to do it. But I reckon it may be today, but who knows, it could be tomorrow.
And do you have the intention of going on the job? Going through with it?
Well,
Oh, what the hell?
Are those deputies, or is that...
Yes, I believe there is.
Right.
You see that? Mr. Arthur.
I do. They're
That is
not.
who it's gonna be chasing you.
They're not here for me though. I've not done anything wrong since I've been back with Asher. Since about 7 months, I would say that I've been clean. I have done no wrong for 7 months.
Yes, well, you did say you just bought dynamite.
Right, yes.
Now,
Well,
the deputies over there, why don't you ride over there and give them the dynamite you have? Ask them for a little bit of protection.
I don't have it. Asher Creed does. He just made me buy it.
That's unfortunate. Well, I
reckon you're
suppose then... Have you spoken at all to the deputies about this? I'm sure that they'd be willing to offer you protection against Asher and any demands he may be making.
Oh, they know about it all right. They find it funny. In fact, they were telling me, well, how I'm going to be skinned and flayed alive by Donnie and Pappy once they find out.
They said that, the deputies.
Well, that they did. On account that, well, they got a much disliking for him. They very much dislike the Creeds, but on the other hand, they are pretty joyful that I, well, sold a lot of their fortune. And then they're now laughing about how punishment's gonna be dished out. Almost like we're turning on ourselves.
I find that extremely hard to believe, but, well, I'm not sure
it's
I wasn't
true.
there.
It is true.
Well, I suppose my advice would be to simply avoid Asher Creed in future. He seems like quite the dangerous man. But if that is impossible, then is there anybody else who could help you? Do you have a close friend or something?
I mean, I have been working quite hard over at the farm at Emerald there. I've been doing the odd job, feeding chickens. I've been thinking about making enough money so I can ride out west. Maybe set up home in Armadillo or somewhere there. Get far away from the man.
Right. It's
Take
not a
young Jimmy
bad
with me.
idea. Yes, Armadillo.
Well, it's, I implore you to get as far away from this man as you can.
I reckon I
This
should...
sounds like he's a nice place of work.
Well, that he is. That he is. I mean, you met him the other day, Reverend. He's impulsive.
Yes, he left quite the impression. Well,
I mean, after the show yesterday, the Wizard of Oz, he was quite keen to, well, hold up the lady to try and steal her red shoes.
he stole a lady's shoes.
I know he wants some red shoes on account that, well, she can click her heels and, be from one place to the other. I must agree, though, he did come up with a good idea. That if he had them shoes, he could click them and say, in the bank. And then click
hold
them.
on.
Alright, I'm going to take cover in case there's a stray bullet.
Yes, it's,
Should we get out of here, Maxey?
yes, we probably should.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Arthur. We'll depart now, but take
you
care,
too.
please.
And
Yes.
you.
What the hell is going on?
I think somebody's fighting with guns over there, so I'd recommend getting out of here.
Emerald Ranch is always crazy. You think they're over by the ranch itself?
It sounds like it's coming from the overflow over there.
Oh, okay, shit. Yep, well, I'm going to turn around then. To hell with this.
Come on, Maxey. Goodness me. Do you think that's the deputies that we saw on the hill?
I think it probably is, but I'm not gonna go and try. I think we should go more left.
Yes. All right. Let's hit the roads then.
Yeah. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Goodness me, I didn't see anyone else. They must have spotted somebody on the hills.
Yes, it was 3 folk behind us when we first rode up. It was probably us looking at them through their binoculars.
Yes, maybe that was them. Let's see if we can find a road to get back on.
I believe it is right over here.
Goodness me, what on
Oh,
earth
yeah.
could have set that off?
Well, to be honest, I think, as sick as it is, I think they could not have come at a better time. I mean, me and you talking to that man about having a bang, you know, going against the law. I mean, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have deputies and bounty hunters and marshals chasing you down.
Well, exactly. I don't know why these people don't realize that there is a trained group of people who respond to these issues and deal with them accordingly. It's dangerous, completely.
That man back there, he is so close. Salvation so close to being really a good man. He's just being pulled by the forces of evil. And it is so sad to see.
It seems this Asher Creed has certainly got a grip on him. I do hope he finds a way to break it.
Yeah. I mean, half a man to go to the law. Say, hey, this fella, they're planning a bank robbery. Just to see if they can potentially throw it somewhere, you know.
I certainly
I don't
think
want
it's
to get a
worth
man
it.
in no trouble.
No, well, perhaps we could send it in anonymously then, and make no reference to Arthur at all.
Yes, I think we do that.
Shall we go to Rhodes then, and you can send that in?
Yes, we'll. If we follow this road, we'll come behind roads, right?
I think so, yes.
I ain't too familiar with this part of the country.
Might be to our right here.
Yeah, I think you are correct.
I shall have a look at my telegrams as well once we arrive.
Yes, probably a good idea. May not be the same.
Yes, I didn't recognize that man. Morning. Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, that's Larry getting back to me. Was that Larry that we rode past on the road, Maxey? I've been informed that he had shaved his head. It did
Oh, well.
look like him briefly.
Maybe, yeah.
Where did
Maybe
he
shaved
send
his
this
head.
from? Yes, he sent this from Rhodes a few minutes ago.
That's probably him, yeah. Hey, listen, you feel free to go catch up with him. I'm gonna send this, you know what.
Right, yes, I'll just gloss over this quickly and see if I can see him. Right, I'll have a look for him, Maxey. Nice to see truly lawful characters. Yeah, it's nice to play them as well. Because even just being law for so long, you know, you're just in those circles so much that it doesn't even feel like you're playing a lawful character. You know, playing like more civilian adjacent really is, I think it's really fun.
Mick can watch us.
I don't care where we do it, but I think when we do it in the street,
Excuse me.
the sheriff could be
That
father.
big Austrian family not have a hand in that horse.
Larry, is that you?
Yes, father. Hello.
It's good to see
I'm
you.
very happy. Yes, I just wrote you a telegram. I don't know if you got it. I answered yours.
Yes, I did see it. I saw that, or I'd heard rather, that you'd shaved your head, and I thought to myself, I wonder if that was Larry, walking there just a moment ago.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yes. Then you had better eyes than I have because I didn't recognize you. Sorry.
Right, it must have been the hat. Do you have a moment to speak in private?
Yeah, sure, father. Let us go over here. Katie, I will be with you in just a second again.
Yes, fine, no worries.
Father, how are you?
Yes, very well. I must admit
That's
it's been a rather strange week, given everything I've learned.
I must say that the last days were quite eventful as well for me, and that's true.
Well, please, I'd like to hear more if...
Yeah, sure. I mean,
mind.
yesterday I met a woman working at the newspaper. Her name is Isadora Finch, and she could tell me a good deal about what happened 2 years ago. And she also gave me a token that we should use with a lot of salt to actually, well, at least temporarily, kind of, well, block or shield this spirit that comes from that book, you know. So that I think, I mean, if it works or not, but it is at least something. The next step, we know what to do. And now I try to get to Tommy to give him this token.
Right, and what sorry, Max, I didn't see that. What exactly is this token?
It's, I think, an old coin, actually. Yeah, I can show it to you.
Oh, you have it on you.
Here. Yeah, and that was, well, we should take like a satchel and put a lot of salt in it with the book, that the book is completely covered or, well, in salt. And also in that satchel, we should put that coin. And as long as that stays in there, it could possibly well, shield this kind of whatever goes from that book.
Right. Yes, well, I suppose if Isadora has recommended this, then surely she must be doing it for a reason. I still would like to meet with Tommy and perhaps engage with a potential exorcism for the book, just to add an additional layer of caution, but I suppose we can see how this works so far.
Yeah. I mean, it is at least something we can try, so...
Yes, absolutely. And have you been made aware of Tommy's current situation?
Yeah, I know it, of course.
Right, yes. He seems to have gotten into a bit of trouble and was arrested.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, everyone that kind of is involved is... in that situation with the book is standing on one side or the other of the law, and I actually think that this matter of that book is far beyond of law and order, and I at the moment don't care with whom I work as long as they are willing to kind of destroy this book, so I know Tommy is a good man, so whatever he did to make money or whatever, I, to be honest, don't care at this point.
I suppose you're right in a sense, but I certainly would have reservations if Tommy was currently wanted and we were supporting him. I think the record should be made clean before we continue down an even darker path. But I understand your concern with the greater evil that we're dealing with.
I mean, if it is what it could be, then I think crime or whatever someone did is, compared to what this book represents, really nothing, to be honest. Yeah.
So I suppose you're right. Well, hopefully we can have another meeting soon with Tommy and we'll see if these techniques of ours will work.
Yeah.
Though I'm not entirely confident, I must say. After this last week, we've been thrown into a thresher of strange and concerning information. So hopefully we can find some success, Larry.
Yeah, that would be good.
Might I ask about the hair and your...
I had lice, to be honest.
Oh, right.
Well, okay.
I have it under control.
Right here.
I
have it under control.
Maxey, the lice is gone.
Well, he has hair on other parts of his body, so I'm going to stand right
Well, I
here.
shaved it completely, and my beard, my sideburns already are growing back. But I got like a cream from one of the doctors, and it's all good now again. But I mean,
Right.
I'm quite fascinated how many people are flabbergasted that I had lice. I mean, did no one else had lice here in the state and had to shave their head because of that?
I had it years ago, but I soon dealt with it, though. Yes, it's quite common, but incredibly infectious, as you must know.
Yeah, of course.
It's incredibly vile as well, so, you ought to stay right over there.
Yeah, sure. But I was assured by the doctors that that is over. It is, I mean, now, well, over a week ago that I had that and had to shave my head.
Right, well, at least it's been settled by the doctors. That's a relief.
Yeah.
Right, well, Larry, I must say it's a pleasure seeing you again and a pleasure knowing that all of this information that has come out over this last week has been, I suppose, blown out of proportion. I'm glad that you're in good spirits.
Yeah, and I can give that back. I'm very happy to see that you are alive and well. And like I wrote in the telegram, it's fascinating to see how some kind of really absolutely simple details can be twisted and were created in a story that kind of is like a terrible rumor. First, the rumor of your death, and then this rumor with this freaking machete.
Right, yes, I do believe that this Mr. Skit has had quite the go at a fair amount of people now spreading this misinformation. So
I actually have, I'm not 100% sure, but I actually think that he was involved in that whole machete rumor as well. But
yes.
I don't know it 100%.
Well, I think he was, yes, that's what he told me. He said that I was dead and you were trying to dispose of a machete, and I think he had the complete wrong idea.
I mean, yes, I wanted to sell a machete actually because I didn't use it, but I mean...
Right, you weren't disposing of a murder weapon, Larry.
Yeah,
you were just selling some old guff, yeah.
I mean, it's beside of other tools, you know, so, yeah.
Right. Yes, well, all cleared up, thank you.
Yeah, luckily. Well, gentlemen, I'm very happy that we could talk, and I try to speak to Tommy actually later today, and we'll tell him that another meeting could be good.
Yes, I have telegrammed him as well, but
perfect.
Yes, if you do see him, please send him my regards and a reminder.
I will do.
Excellent.
And I can tell you that he will be very lucky to know that you are alive as well. I mean, I think he knows that already.
Yes, he does, and he was quite shocked, but yes, I think we all are with what's happening. So, well, we'll be on our way, Larry, but thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. And if you ever need something, please let me know. So, if the church needs something or whatever, please.
Yes, well, I thought that I didn't have your telegram number, but I did. I'm not sure why I didn't think so, but yes, absolutely. If there's anything, I'll be in touch, Larry. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, then. Well, then have a great day.
Yes, you as well. Please take care.
You too. Auf Wiedersehen.
Right, well, I suppose that's another mystery solved. You didn't have to jump back like that at the,
Listen. With all due respect, if the man still has lost, they're not going to be jumping on you. They're going to be jumping for me. My voluptuous head of hair.
Yes, I suppose what's happening here?
I'll just keep walking. I'm done asking questions.
Well,
Evening.
must have taught him to do it too.
Hello.
I suppose they'll take him to the doctor.
Yes, that is. That is the hope. Listen, as much as I want to go up to Van Hole and Ansburg, I think with that shootout going on, it might be best if we head west.
Right, do you want to go to
Strawberry, Blackwater?
Yeah, shall we go to Strawberry and Blackwater and then back to Valentine?
Yes. I think that is the best idea.
Right, off we go then.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna head up here, do something real quick.
Oh, Yeah, it's quite alright. Don't take me off my bloody horse, Maxey.
Yes, I do apologize. I'm not too familiar with the surrounding area around here.
What do you need to do, Maxey, out here?
Well, I need to clean my hair.
Oh, right,
Any
okay.
of that man's little buzz jumped on me.
Right, fair enough. Look at Maxey. He's a funny guy, that Maxey. A funny guy. He's actually stripping off. Holy. He's going full frontal, full backle. Oh, God. What's he doing? Right, we shall pray that that's enough for you, Maxey. Goodness gracious me. You do realise that they have a bath in town. You could have just gone there instead of into the dirty lake.
Well, I did not realize that, no. It would have been nice information to have.
Right, well, I only thought of it as you were bathing yourself, so...
As I was bathing myself in the tadpole waters, yes.
Right, it was rather too late by that point.
I'd rather have tadpoles running around my head than lice laying all sorts of eggs.
Yes, I suppose you're right. You can see tadpoles rather than lice. Much more difficult to spot.
Listen, I have been bold once in my life, sort of 5 years ago.
Right.
Never again. It will never happen.
Why not?
I don't. Well, I don't look good.
I see. Well, you're lucky to have a head of hair, I suppose, Maxey. Some of us aren't graced with such luck.
Yes. Well, you can call it a gift from the Lord, I think.
Yes, I think so. I've managed to keep some of it, but I'm running a little dry on the top.
Well, you know, it might not be a bad idea to find some sort of possum, maybe. You know, whack a bit of fur on the top of your head.
What? I'm not whacking any possum fur on my head, Maxey.
You know, you don't kill the possum, you don't do nothing like that, but you find a dead one on the side of the road.
You're suggesting I wear a wig? I don't mind being bald, Maxey. In fact, I'm not bald, I've just lost quite a bit of hair.
Well, you're just bald with extra steps then, I suppose.
Suppose you're right, yes. It does mean I catch the sun quite often, but I suppose that's what the hat is for.
Yes, I've never really had that problem.
No, I can't imagine you have. I don't tend to notice, I rarely touch the top of my head, but Sometimes I catch myself and think, oh, that's rather unpleasant, and the sun's had its way with me. I don't really enjoy wearing this hat, if I'm being completely honest with you, Maxey.
Well, maybe what we need to get you is some sort of cowboy hat. What about that?
I'm not sure it'd suit me, if I'm being honest with you, Maxey.
Yeah, you can call yourself the cowboy priest.
The cowboy priest, right?
That's right.
Would I be more appealing, do you think?
Well, I mean, a lot of folk, they like the Lord. A lot of folk, they like cowboys. So, well, who knows?
I'm not sure. I don't think it would suit the outfit, but perhaps I could make it work. I did have a look when I picked out some new outfits recently, and I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm used to this sort of hat, but when I wore those wide-brimmed hats, they just seem rather large.
Well, I believe that is sort of the point, but you know, each to their own, I guess.
Right, I suppose
Listen,
everybody
I
has their
think you
style.
look. Yes, I think you look absolutely fine. The hair is. It's quite a nice hair, all things considered.
Yes, I suppose it's more formal than your look, Maxie. You're rather rugged, I suppose.
Well, I wear what I need to. That's it. I have a vest on. I have a little pocket watch here. It's not whatever you say. I look good.
Right. Yes, that sort of olivey brown, I think, suits you.
It's sort of olive brown. Yes, I suppose that's what it is. I mean, I'd probably call it green, but you know.
Well, yes, or olive, I suppose. You know, like the food, olive.
Yes, likely.
Everything alright? You're having trouble with your horse?
Well, I saw a couple of horses at rigs. I didn't know if you wanted to, well, stop and preach.
Oh, right. I think it would be best if we do them in a town. I'm not sure who might be lurking at the odd telegram station. I'm surprised you suggested it, considering you wanted nothing to do with the people in Rhodes, Maxey.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm surprised you suggested to stop at Riggs, given the fact that you wanted to leave Rhodes as quickly as possible after seeing somebody slung over somebody's back.
That was more because of the last situation, you know.
Right, you think the whole town has it now?
Listen, that ain't my decision to make, however, I would sort of form a little quarantine.
Maxie, I'm going to have a wander around town.
Yes, feel free. There's not much happening.
Hello there, morning. Hello. Maxey, there's nobody in Strawberry apart from these gentlemen. There's absolutely nobody here. I'm not sure what to say. There's not even a ranger.
Well, maybe they've all gone over to Blackwater. Maybe there's some sort of festival or event or...
Yes, maybe you're right. It's quite strange, really. There's usually always someone here, but not today.
Yes, well, probably it's something else. I have gone the wrong way. That's what I've
Yes,
done.
Maxey, I'm following you. I was wondering, Maxey's taking
not.
strange paths today.
There's no... My excuse is I can take you anywhere near Van Horn, Annesburg may be, but around here, I'm lost.
Right, but Maxey, you suggested that we come further out west.
Yes, just because I suggested it don't mean I know where I'm going.
Right. I'll have
I
to
should
keep
buy
that in.
myself a little map.
Yes, well, it's certainly worth it. Just having a short wander out here more often. We'll see what's happening in Blackwater. Perhaps we can stop for a quick meal once we're there.
Yes, it might be a good idea. I think. I am getting a little bit picked.
We are rushing off, as it were. I recently visited the bookstore here. I needed another notebook for some scrap paper. Maxey. Down here, Maxey.
Is that not a right? I feel like that's the right way to go.
No, Maxey, down here.
Okay, well, listen, right on. I'll follow you.
Right. You were not entirely incorrect. You can make it across the river from down there, but this is typically the crossing people take.
Yeah. Would you say that's a harder route to take over there?
Yes, you tend to have to travel down the river a bit further.
There's your reason there. You know, folk in Van Horn, we just built a little bit.
Maxey, I must teach you to ride on the roads these days, but I suppose we can enjoy the open fields.
Yes, these open fields there, they're built to ride on.
I suppose you're right, yes.
There's a couple of folk in the graveyard over there. You want to go say hello? I mean, they are in your church.
I'm not sure who you're speaking about, Maxey.
Well, they just walked over to the other side.
Oh, right.
At least I think they did. I just see a ghost.
Maxey, I think you're seeing things.
Oh no, hold on. I swear. I just saw 3 people.
I didn't see a single person, Maxey.
No. We're getting to the bottom of this right now.
Maxey, did you just see 3 gravestones?
There you go.
Oh,
There,
right,
no,
right.
there.
Oh, it's Mr. Job again.
This is the Reverend I was speaking about. I just met these 2 lovely ladies. They've been assisting me with shovel work in the graveyard.
Oh, right. Were you tending to the graves then? That's awfully kind of you.
They got me digging some big holes.
Right. Pardon me, ladies, but I must say I've never encountered twins in the crossing thus far. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Very pleasure to meet you, Father.
Yes, and this is my friend Linwood Maxey on the horse there.
Yes, hello there.
Very nice to meet you, Linwood Maxey.
I've taken your advice, Mr. Linwood. I've surrounded myself with better company, moving away from them bad folk.
Yes, well, as long as you don't go robbing that bank, we'll all be in better place.
I reckon you're right. I gotta lead a straighter path, or I'm gonna end up in a ditch somewhere with a bullet in my guts. Oh, spilled out everywhere, and I'm just there looking at them as the crows are pecking on my face.
Yes, well, we certainly wouldn't want that to happen. That's quite the fate.
I know, the thought of it would kill me.
Well, we're going to keep you from doing that. Cause we're going to keep you safe, Ada.
That's right. Digging holes for you two ladies.
Excellent, you've made some great friends then. Ladies, could we have your names? We didn't catch them earlier.
You can have them.
Yes, well, please, feel free.
I must confess, I would like to know after they've not told me
Yes,
their names either.
If I died, what's happening here?
Wait,
You didn't die?
Arthur, did you say they haven't told you their names either? I thought these were your friends.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
But they never told their names. They
Right.
just, well, they sort of befriended me and asked if I would go and dig some holes for them in the graveyard.
Right.
No need for names, just friends.
Well, I suppose we've introduced ourselves, ladies.
I actually already forgot your name, Father.
Father Montgomery, it's a pleasure.
Montgomery. Very, common name, isn't it?
Is it?
I would say so. I've met a little bit of Montgomery people before.
You have? How interesting.
Well, we wanted to go meet that Jimmy guy, right?
All right, yeah, I gotta go and check the telegrams.
Yeah, we'll come
it's,
with you.
Mr. Linwood and Reverend, nice to see you again, but I gotta see if Jimmy's awake.
Right, yes, well, best of luck then, I suppose.
Safe travels on your way.
Yes, you as well, thank you.
Goodbye, White Horse people.
Maxey, what just happened?
Am I dead? I must have died. What the hell was that?
Who did we just speak to?
I have no idea.
I must say, that whole interaction has left me rather disturbed. Should we sit down somewhere before we fall off our horses?
Yes, I'm beginning to think that they were, in fact, little ghosties.
Yes, they had a rather strange aura, didn't they?
Yes, they had something wrong with them.
I've never encountered twins like that. Oh, hello. I think that was Isadora.
Oh, well, I'm sure we can hitch up and have a little conversation.
Oh, I think she's off somewhere busy.
I think she...
Oh no, she's coming back.
You wanted to have a little conversation with yourself.
Hello, Miss Finch. It's good to see you again.
Hello, how you doing?
Yes, very well, thank you. Thank you for the article in the paper. It read excellently.
Wonderful. People showed up, I hope, have been reaching out?
Yes, more and more. I seem to have landed in quite well, I shouldn't say a lot of trouble, but yes, we both have our hands full now, and people did attend my first service, which was excellent, so thank you very much.
Wonderful, that makes me glad. So, you wanted to have a word? Anything I can help you with?
Oh, well, I suppose not, just to see how you are, how you're feeling.
I'm doing well. Yeah, just got back 2 days ago. I had 2 weeks off. I went back home.
Oh, excellent. And where's home?
New York, Brooklyn, and up in the Catskills.
Excellent. Must be very nice there.
You know, it's absolutely wonderful.
Right, but good to be back.
Oh, yes, very much indeed.
Excellent. Right. Did you recently speak with a friend of mine, Larry?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, did he inform you that myself and Maxey here are helping with that issue?
Yes, he did.
Yes, well, thank you for your efforts and your help with that. It's certainly a positive direction we're going in, so yes, hopefully something comes of it.
Yep, it's something that I have been very involved in the past, so.
Really?
Very much so.
Yes, well, it seems like this book has quite a bit of history in the crossing, so we're hoping that this time we can put an end to it, if at all possible, but when we've spoken to people about it, well, there hasn't been much confidence, as you can imagine.
It's dark magic.
Right.
And I use the term magic here because of the belief in it. I think you as well as I know that the most destructive thing is in it whenever people believe. When people believe in something, it's hard to root that out, especially when it's destructive.
Absolutely. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Well, from what I've gathered so far between Tommy and Larry and the rest of our small group, I suppose, Tommy seems to be okay, but he already walks quite a dangerous path when it comes to being on a particular side of the law, so it's quite difficult to determine the effect of the book, as you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and some of the people involved are very good upstanding people, and some of them are, I would say, even on a good day, not to be trusted.
Right. Yes, I'd agree. I thought that the group was all in this together, as it were, but I've learned over the last week that many are on different sides and have their own agendas, I suppose, which make things even more difficult.
Yep. I will tell you this. I believe Tommy currently has possession. He's in, and I know that he knows. He's been around long enough that he should. He's in a lot of danger right now.
Yes,
there's a lot of there's a lot of people that want that book, that are willing to pay and kill for it.
Yes, we have been made aware, and we've discussed the idea of exchanging the book between individuals and, well, desperately trying to find a way to even destroy it as quickly as we can, but we know very little of how this works, so we're taking things one step at a time. But I think Tommy is well aware of the danger he's in, but we're doing what we can to keep him out of it, I suppose. But as you know, Tommy is his own individual and has been involved in crimes of his own.
Yep. This is what I offered to Larry yesterday. I am quite familiar with many cursed items in the crossing. Some I actually keep in safekeeping until enough can be learned that they can be cleansed or destroyed, and some I have destroyed. And so I offered assistance there. Also, I would, whatever your group decides, what you bring in and whatnot, what I did suggest is that even though it may be a little bit more dangerous, it might be more effective to do that ritual in Guarma.
Guarma. I have
Oh,
heard
yeah.
Guarma. Here we go again.
Hold on. I hear been out of the looper, so to say, these last couple of weeks now. When you say ritual on Guama, exactly what is that? I mean, I hear ritual, I think torture, murder, things like that.
No, nothing like that. I'm just saying if you try to do an exorcism of the book, you try to combine that with other practices and beliefs to really attack the belief behind it, to try to be allowed to destroy such an item, that really there's so many people involved on so many different sides of the law, neutral, gray, lawful, not lawful. If you want to pull those people together for whatever y'all plan to do, not Guarma's neutral ground.
Really? So you put stock in this idea of bringing the book to neutral ground, away from the crossing itself?
I do.
It's interesting. Is there anything else specific on Guarma that might help us? Because I hear people speak of this place often, and I feel more and more that we should pay a visit.
There's a lot of spiritualism in Guarma, you could call. And if y'all did decide to do this, I could arrange a meeting with a person who, well, over here he is quite wanted. Over there he is a genial host.
Right. And who is this person?
Julius Bradshaw.
Right.
He is a worshiper of La Madre. And quite honestly, if you do something of this nature over in Guarma, it would be polite to invite him as a host.
I see.
Now, let me ask you a question. You said he's quite wanted over here. Exactly what is he wanted for?
He has a tendency to rob banks single-handedly.
Right.
As a matter of fact, he was one of the first people to. He's been in the crossing since 1899. He was one of the first people to rob a bank single-handedly in the crossing, as a matter of a fact, and one of the first people to rob a bank or a train successfully single-handedly back in the day, as well.
And you want us to invite this robber to whatever we might plan to do on Guarma?
It's a suggestion.
It sounds like he's very proud of these things, but I fail to see what he's proud of there. Oh, I robbed a bank. Well, you're an outlaw, fella.
That is true, but so is Tommy.
Yes, and I don't like him neither.
I'm just saying, this book that y'all are dealing with here, and the legacy of Ray Bush, the legacy of the Devil of Lemoyne, carries a lot of weight. And it's just a suggestion. I'm not going to direct you to do anything that y'all don't want to do.
No, I'm very grateful for the information, Isadora. Thank you. Would you recommend perhaps conducting some sort of work in Lemoyne itself, in the swamps where this book seems to have originated from?
Sure.
I think it would make more sense than Guarma, but it's interesting to learn about this place and its significance to everyone here. I'm sure it has a part to play in it as well.
I will tell you this, though. Another reason why Guarma is a suggestion is that myself, Ziegler, for instance, Miss Hoffman, if you try to pull a gathering of those of us that work for some type of, for them, government departments, for me, the board of the newspaper, here in the crossing and there are wanted individuals present, we have to leave.
Right. Well, we've
Because
met
we're
with...
not...
Yes, no, I understand. And quite frankly, as a priest of the church, I don't particularly want to include myself in the company of criminals either, but we have met with Senior Detective Ziegler and Annalise, and, well, I think their help would be invaluable, but a lot is up in the air, as it were, at the moment, Isadora, so I think we'd need to do a lot more thinking as to a direction here. But you've been a great help. Absolutely.
All right, be careful. That book corrupts.
Yes.
Ray Bush, Hank, very much upstanding lawmen until they got involved in that business. They were at the time considered to be some of the most upright, upstanding deputies within the department.
Well, I suppose we'll keep an eye on Tommy and work as quickly as we can.
All right, fair enough.
Right, well, we won't hold you any longer, Isadora. Thank you very much for the information.
Oh, absolutely. If I can be of service, just let me know.
Yes, we'll certainly reach out. Thank you.
All right. Be careful. Fare thee well.
Yes, you as well. Gets stranger and stranger, doesn't it?
Yes, I think I just got a real sour taste in my mouth. I mean, it just seems like everybody else who we bring on to this little thing of yours is some sort of outlaw. I mean, did you see the way she talked about him? Oh, he was the first man to rob a bank single-handedly. First man to rob a train. It was almost a smile there. I don't get it. These fucking outlaws.
I'm not sure what the appeal is, but perhaps there's only one way to find out. Shall we get some...
You want to go to Guarma, don't you?
It's a possibility that we must consider, Maxey.
Well, listen, I'm not going to go back on what I said now. You know, if you do want to go, I will be there. But all these people I don't like the cut of their jib.
Believe me, I'm no fan of criminals either, Maxey, but these people clearly need help. Or I suppose Tommy and Larry need help, and we must seek all options.
Well, if they need help, they can turn themselves in. Then I'll be more than happy to help them.
Yes, well, of course we're not working with criminals, Maxey. We have to make sure the record is clean, as it were.
They find legal loopholes, they excuses, and plea deals, whatever they can. Serve their time.
I think I might eat at the bar here.
Yes. I suppose it might not be a bad idea to go up to Ansburg and see exactly how much a ticket is. Exactly what we can and can't do, how long it'll take to actually get there.
Right, I think you might be right. Oh, excuse me, madam, sorry.
No, you're alright.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my apologies.
I just think their hands are tied.
Yes, perhaps we have one more journey up to Annesburg. See about this boat and potential tickets and be on our way.
Wait, hold on. On our way there, you want to go today?
Is that what you meant, that we go to Annesburg now and look at it, or we do it another day?
Well, I mean that we go up there, we sort of plan, you know, we how much a ticket costs, what the travel time is. I have no clothes to go to some tropical desert island. And,
No, that's what I meant.
I don't think you do neither.
No, certainly not. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's fine by me. We can have a little look and then decide on a path later.
Yes, it's plain then, it is a long ride. I say we sort of get to stepping.
Right, yes.
It's the only way I'm gonna get the treatment that they're capable of doing.
Well, unless you want to walk around and sort of find people to talk to, there was the original plan, and we sort of been sidetracked by those two freaks up near the graveyard, and now the outlaw sympathizer over there.
I don't know whether she was sympathizing, Maxey. I think this gentleman, Bradshaw, is likely an enigmatic figure.
Well, I don't know. I just know what I saw, what I heard, and that. The way she was talking, that was respect out there. Clear cut.
Yes, I suppose if we continue down this path, we'll need to reach out to him. I can take us to Hannesburg if you'd like.
Oh yeah, once we get to Valentine, I should be okay.
Right.
To lead. I'm just not familiar with these planes, you know.
No, I understand. I do hope Arthur's alright.
Oh, yes, Mr. Arthur Jones.
Right. Those two young women were rather strange.
They were something alright. I still don't believe they were real.
Well, of course they were real, Maxey. It's what they were about that, I suppose, is the question. I suppose if they're tending to the graves at the church there, then that's good on them.
Oh, is that what they said? I must have missed that.
Well, they said that they were digging holes at the graveyard.
Now, did they say they were grave digging, or did they say they were digging holes?
Yes, digging holes, yes.
Oh, well.
I think,
do not like the way that sounds.
Well, I'm not sure. Arthur said that he helped them dig holes, I think. Or maybe it was the other way around, I'm not sure.
We both know he is an easily manipulated man.
Well, I'm not sure, really, Maxey. Seems like he keeps finding the wrong company.
Yes, he does.
This blasted rain.
Yes, it feels like every day now there's some sort of blizzard or some sort of rainstorm.
I think this is the last hurrah of this winter weather before the spring comes.
Yes.
So what do you think is the most likely outcome for all of this? Is it Guama or is it something else?
Well, I ain't been too in depth with all this. I ain't been there for all.
We're going to Annesburg, Maxey.
You can go, okay? Never mind, okay?
So much faster this way, surely.
Well, I thought we wanted to enjoy a little trail ride, but no, we'll go this way. That's fine.
I'm sorry. Wasn't it you who said in the saloon that we should get to stepping?
You know, sometimes, every now and then, maybe only one sentence, and every time I talk to you, you're a cocky little shit, you know that?
I'm just repeating what you said, Maxey.
Yes, I bet you will.
Right, come on, let's not get sidetracked.
Yes.
What do you make of it all so far?
Well, to be honest with you, I ain't been too deep into it all. I ain't been there to every meeting. I ain't understood a lot of this, but seems like a lot of folks scared. Scared of some bug, scared of what it represents. I think if we have to go to Guam to get all these people together, I think that is the thing we need to do. There ain't no point in doing it in Lemoyne or Hanover or wherever else. If we can't get all the people affected by this bug in the same place, then, well, what's the point?
That's my thinking as well. I think this needs to be a group effort at the place that it all started, rather than some faraway land. But I suppose we must continue to learn and understand more before we can make a decision.
Yes, well, as I have said multiple times, I will be there wherever you intend to go. But I want to make it known now, I do not like some of the folk involved in this. I don't like their beliefs, their inclinations, if you will.
Now I understand, Maxey, and I suppose the point is we don't have to like the people involved, we simply have to help them.
Yes, I suppose. Hey, well, I know shootouts can last a long time. You don't think it's still going on, do you?
They must be done by now, surely.
Well, I ain't never been in a shootout, so I have no idea.
No, I suppose not. When did we leave it? It must have been an hour ago, hour and a half, surely.
Yes, an hour and a half, maybe.
Right.
And to be honest, I didn't actually see nobody fighting. I just heard the shots.
Yes, as did
they was
I.
over to the left, but
Yes. I suppose that's all we needed to hear.
yes, well, no reason for me to stay around, no reason for you.
No, I suppose you're right. I must tell you, Maxey, as soon as we are finished with our work in Annesburg, I must return to the church for some rest.
Yes, I will be doing the same. I'll probably rest in Van Horn, maybe.
Right.
You're free to rest there as well.
I would rather return to Valentine.
That's fair enough.
That was strange. Oh, wash the wild horses.
Oh, what the hell?
Maxey, I feel I've taken us in a big circle here.
Yes, I was good.
Would you mind leading us?
Yeah, come on.
I thought there was another turning, but no.
There's a wheel. We'll head off road for a little bit. But, it'll be okay.
Oh, yes, I just completely missed this turning. That's strange.
It's no year. You're fine. I mean, last time we was up here, we got lost again.
It's
like
not
every time we're up
the
here, it's the middle
ideal,
of the
though.
night, so
Right, yes. And this fog is unbearable, I must admit.
it is. It is. Well, where I think we should be coming up to, yeah, here we go. And we should be able to turn right around, here. Listen, I think it's best we head right here. I don't really want to ride through Butcher's Creek.
Right, yes, your call.
Listen, some of the folk there, you do not want to mess with.
No, it's quite the isolated community, isn't it?
Yes, goddamn shithole. You know, once when I was a little kid, I was on the, you know where all the graveyard is in Van Horn?
It's up on the hill, isn't it?
Yes, I was playing them there once, started throwing rocks around, and I looked left to that house on the hill.
Right.
So I see like 16 goddamn people off from Butcher's Creek, just sort of walking.
Is that right?
All in a little line, walking towards me. And then I blinked and I turned around and they were gone.
Were you seeing these people in your minds, but they weren't there?
Well, listen, I was not alone. There was a lot of people there. It was like a little family picnic, but it was sort of back into the trees.
Did any of them see these people?
Yes, we all did.
Right. It's very strange.
Creepy as shit.
Perhaps it was some sort of elaborate ritual.
Yes, maybe. Bunch of goddamn freaks, if you ask me.
Right. I'm not sure where this boat will be. I'm assuming here on the docks, but I must admit.
It'll be on the other side.
Right.
Well, keep your mind sharp around here. There's a lot of these little kitty cats.
Oh, right. Well, I'm quite fond of cats. It's not an issue.
Well, these ain't the ones you want to pet. These are the ones that jump on your head and rip your goddamn face off.
Oh, right. You mean
Yes.
vicious cougars and the like?
Yes, I do.
Right. I shall keep my eyes peeled then, as it were. It's fascinating, isn't it? The mining company here, all this industry.
Oh, yes. It used to be massive. It used to be 150 folk riding up there in the morning, getting back late at night. Oh, shit. I swear there used to be a little dog here.
Yes, over there, right.
Yeah, they must have moved it.
The water here is rather strange. They clearly putting something in it.
Yes, I would not drink that if I was you.
No, I wasn't planning on it, Maxey.
Well, it is.
Oh, is that the boat there?
Yes, I'm assuming so. I've never actually been over here.
No, neither have I. Is this big enough for travel over to an island like Guam? I'm not sure.
Well, I would imagine it has a cabin underneath, maybe.
Right. Wonder if there's some
There's a
information.
little ferryboat here. Hold on. See here. Oh, I see. A ticket to Guam is $50, and then a ticket back is 10.
Oh, right. Okay. I suppose that's a fair price, given the distance. Las Corrientes to Guam to Annesburg. Right, so I suppose you'd buy one, or buy both, I suppose, for the one journey.
Yes, we might as well buy them now, right? And when we need to come, we can do a sort of hand over the ticket.
I suppose you're right. It's a good thing I have just enough money. Here we are.
Well, I can help out if need be.
Oh no, that's quite alright. There we are. Las Corrientes. Excellent. Oh, what's this? Buying lemons. Scarlet Devil. DA189. I suppose people farm lemons on the island then.
Yes, they probably bring them back and sell them to restaurants in the like, you know.
Right.
Saloons.
Those must go for quite a pretty penny then.
Well, I would imagine so. I ain't never actually seen a lemon in the flesh, so.
You didn't see one
I
on the
have no
table?
idea.
There was a lemon on the table. Back there.
Well, I didn't see it, okay.
That's fine. Well, I suppose if we do end up going over there, we could take a few back and make some lemonade or something.
Yes, maybe.
I'm quite fond of
Might not be a
lemonade.
bad idea to have that in the church.
Lemonade at the church is quite the treat.
It's quite refreshing, I think.
Yes. Did I mention that I met a lovely woman the other day, Louise Callahan? I believe she's a doctor, and she's currently working on another business, cooking and baking, and she's planning on stocking up some of our storages at the church.
Well, ain't that nice? We have the funds for that.
Yes, absolutely. I've yet to dip into Larry's donation.
Oh, yes, he made a little donation. How much did he give you again? Like $15, $20?
It was $1,000.
Okay, well. I think I'm gonna go to bed and Van Horde, you little asshole.
I beg your pardon?
Well, I'm walking around with $1,000 and then, you know, I'm offering to pay for everything as well.
What?
Listen,
Did I
I
not?
don't mind paying for nothing, but, you know, it would be nice once in a while to get a little help.
Yes, absolutely. Well, all you need do is ask, Maxey. I thought I told you about this.
Yes, well, maybe you just whispered it a little bit.
Right. Well, yes, absolutely. I'm more than happy to reimburse you for everything you've paid for.
Oh, no, I don't need no reimbursement. I'm just saying that maybe we should be using this little fund a little more.
Right, yes. Well, I suppose at the moment I don't have many ideas. Do you know of anything we could be spending the money on?
Well, I'm sure we'll find something too. There's always something to buy.
Yes, I thought of perhaps using it as payment for people who do work for the church, I suppose, which is why I thought I'd mentioned it to you. We could pay you and Turtsy and Larry if he helps.
I don't need no wage. I don't need no payment. I just, you know, a little money to buy the supplies, the paint, and the bread.
Right, yes. Well, I suppose that's what I meant, was perhaps not a wage, but anytime you need money, you need only ask.
In a way, I think this is where we diverge. I'm gonna go left towards Van Home, probably get a good night's rest.
Right, yes. Well, I'll be making my way back to Valentine, and I suppose I'll see you again very soon.
Yes, I will see you again.
Yes, thank you, Maxey.
I'm getting lost now.
Take care, thank you. Good old Maxey. I'm gonna just head down to Saint Denis and do a loop back through the towns, back to Valentine and finish up. Gone for almost 3 hours there. That's good going for a shorter session, given we bled in like 2 hours from our time because we were on marathon with Leah. Yeah, pretty good. Got a lot of good conversation going there, and I mean, it's always nice to just have a partner in Maxey, so I really appreciate it. Having Zeph around. This light's getting cocky. You're just contradicting yourself, Zeph. It's funny as hell. You're going the wrong way to Annesburg, and then you're like, I want to take the scenic route in the rain. I'm tired, so am I. You son of a bitch, you fucking asshole. To a priest. Yeah, you're going the wrong way to Annesburg. Who the fuck takes the Flatiron Lake side road? You crazy? I went in a circle. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't lecture you. can't lecture you at all. Hi Tilky. I'll be doing well. Hoi 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 hoi. We're just wrapping up. We're having a little wander through the towns before we finish up, basically. Yeah, stream's been good. We were live earlier as well on Marathon for quite a while, so yeah, it's been fun. Very fun. Lice is very much an epidemic, yeah. That was funny as well. As soon as he mentioned it, he was like, well, I'm gonna stand back here, well, I guess. I want to stand back right here. Fuck me, look at the amount of horses here. Shit.
I'm talking like she's a very important person. Yeah.
I do punch her a lot.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Well, no, you get punched as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you mostly get punched.
Would
more
you like to
than
give
punch her.
her rake?
How about Mealy? You carry it. You know, you need something for any wolves get too close to you.
There you go. Have a rake. It's not that heavy. It's a rake.
Sir, come on. Can't you just drive fucking straight?
Drive. Nearly fanned down that motherfucker in Valentine. He was a crazy person, honestly. Absolute nutcase. We were just laughing at the fact that, like, Maxey was having it with the town drunk. Just like, you're drunk, or walk it off. This hillbilly son of a bitch. I was about to see Maxey do a combat roll and headshot him with a Carcano like it's fucking Red West Gambo. Right off the horse. Insane. I think I left my window open. Whoops. I need to check that. Fun playing a lawful character who still has a backbone. Yeah, yeah. It is like Maxey is such a good partner to have for John because he's like a complete realist. And you know, he has a bit more street smart and some common sense and some history. So it's been really excellent. But you know, very much lawful, like clearly lawful. It's so rare, I think, to just see so many lawful people about that like aren't in service roles, you know. So to just be playing a priest, so there's, you know, a bit of edge to it, but to have that lawful aspect to it and to have Maxey there, I think it's a really good combo. Because it's a role like any other, you know. Like listening to Arthur talk about his antics and being like, well, we can report this to the law and, you know, things like that. So, no, it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, just completely ratting. And those two girls that we met, fuck me. I mean, the creepiest interaction. Maxey looking at his hands and going, am I dead? Just fucking hilarious. Absolute crazy people. I should have homed them so I can see who they were, you know. You can have our names Smiles, yeah, literally insane people. I don't know, they're either like whoever those players are, they're either new to the server or they're playing like the creepiest fucking people ever. Deliberately like that, I can't tell. Mental illness or rage bait. The latter. Oh, the job might go up, by the way. He sounds like a fun guy. I mean, if he's hanging around with Asher Creed, he must be pretty experienced on the server. His voice seems familiar, but I just don't know who he is. But he seems like a fun character, yeah. Very giving. Been around ranch a couple of times? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. A lot of wild horses around, Jesus. just wanted a once over in Emerald before finishing up in Val. See if we can run into anyone interesting. Before we wrap up. Yeah. I mean, it's the first time John has ever seen twins in the crossing. For me, I think it's the second time. Because obviously I RP'd with Gelly and Floral on Glass. With Gwen and Quinn Harper. Someone's horse is here. This guy's watching me.
Alright, stranger.
Those two there on the horse. I think they just disappeared. Bizarre. Well, that was a fun little John session. Nice riding around with Maxey, nice conversations with peeps. Some fun developments with the whole devil story. Hopefully we can organize some meetings with people, get some actual directions going with the RP. With Webber and Tommy and Larry and the rest. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but I kind of wanted, you know, a pretty chill session anyway. I really don't know what I'm gonna be doing when it comes to like balancing this whole marathon thing, because I do think it is quite tiring to do the stream with Leah and then the stream later on, like with John or Angel, so I'll have a think about it. Maybe I'll just blitz through it and see how it goes, but yeah, I'll let you guys know either way on Discord, so if you're not on there yet and you're interested in any streams, please feel free to join. Oh my fuck. Please don't disturb me, I'm logging off.
Hey, father. Father.
Oh. Hello.
Talk to us.
Yes, hello.
It's Montgomery, is that you?
Yes, it is. Hello. How are you?
Well, it's good to see you again.
How did you like the work we did to the graveyard?
Oh,
Was
well,
it helpful?
well, I suppose we didn't actually go to the graveyard to look, but I'm sure that you and Mr. Job did an excellent job.
Yeah.
It was Mr. John who dug.
Yeah.
Right.
We only wanted to do good.
Yes, well, I'm sure you did. Perhaps I'll take another journey down there in a couple of days.
You should.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Looks like the
You know
train's
what you
out.
should do? You should ask us for help whenever a new grave needs to be dug.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, well, absolutely. If the time should ever come, well, there's a graveyard here in town, so perhaps we can offer you the service. Do you charge money at all?
Of course.
Right. Yes. Well, happy to pay you for the fair work you do.
Absolutely. That would be only fair.
He's gonna run us over.
Jimmy, you're doing great! Jimmy!
Goodness me, are you two all right?
Yeah.
I think that was Mr. Job in the back of that wagon.
I think so too. I'm
Yeah.
sure lunatics over there.
Goodness me. Right. Well, I suppose I'll see you both again.
God will send us to you when you most need us.
Yes, I'm sure he will. Yes, absolutely. Well, I do need to rest my head now, but it was good seeing you both again.
Rest well.
Yes, take care.
Let the Lord
Thank
be
you,
with
Father.
you.
Yes, and with you. Take care. Yeah, absolute fucking creeps. I need Linwood with a shotgun now, today. I need Linwood's double barrel shotgun on me right now. I'm gonna put these Guarma tickets away before I log. Sort of detail there. That was weird. Walking in unison, yeah, like actual creeps. Funny though. I forgot to home again. I wanted to see who they were. Okay. There we are. Amazing. Okay. Hang on, these guys want to talk. Hello there, evening. Hello.
Howdy, Father. Do you have a second for me?
Yes, absolutely. Hello there.
I was just, I will be very direct because I feel like we're a little bit under time pressure. I was told that you have some information regarding two little ladies, twins, as it seems like.
Yes.
have been here causing some mischief?
Well, I must admit I don't have probably all the information you're looking for. Deputy...
Deputy Vincent Wolf, nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Father Montgomery. Yes, well, it's strange. I met the two with my groundskeeper, Linwood Maxey, in Blackwater. They were working with Mr. Job there at the church, apparently doing some work on the graveyard there. I'm assuming they were tending to them. And so they left. They failed to introduce themselves, which I thought was rather strange. And then I met them again just coming into town earlier. They were walking from the, I suppose, the pig pens and the sheep pens over there. And they asked us what we thought of their work at the graveyard, but we hadn't actually checked what they had done. But I assumed that they had done a good job, and they said if they ever needed my help, or if I ever needed their help for the graveyard here, that they should get in touch. So they sort of thanked me and went on their way.
I guess they didn't take any unusual things away from the grounds. They just...
I really have no idea, Deputy Wolf. I must be honest, I was rather put off by how they were, so I dared not ask any further, if truth be told.
Well, it does seem a little bit strange. We heard a lot of, well, not conflicting stories, but we heard a lot of different stories, different extent of things happening. Yes, I do see them. You will be able to confirm it's those two, right?
Yes, those are the two women, yes.
All right. I guess we go straight to them and just have a conversation with them directly. I appreciate your help. If there's anything that comes to mind that you might remember that, well, was a little bit more unusual than what you just remembered now, then...
I'll let you know. I must say that I'm going to be putting my head down now, but my details are just up on the flyer there. On the door.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, sure.
Please. Right. Well, I'm sorry to have held you up, but thank you.
No,
Beth.
don't you worry. It's fine. Thank you very much for your help. It's much appreciated.
Thanks. Goodness gracious me. Doesn't end, does it? It doesn't end. Right. I was wondering who's dropped a lantern. It's just the window. Okay. We'll wrap it up there.